Hi, Divine Souls. This is Tamala, your Clarity Catalyst and Empowerment Mystic. And I want to talk with those of you today whose primary energy center is Divine Compassion. And if you're watching this on social media or someone has shared this with you and you don't know what your primary energy center is, you can check that out in the Jumpstart at yourownsoul.com. So for those of you who do know that you are Divine Compassion, you are all about compassion, tolerance, and unconditionality. So I want to ask you, how are you dealing with politics, with family, with the holidays, with traffic, with relationships, with your work, and all of that with being tolerant and unconditional and compassionate? And are you doing all those things for yourself? Many times we find that we can be tolerant of other people and we end up being really critical of ourselves or really conditional with ourselves, right? We have to do things a certain way in a certain time. We have to have certain amounts of accomplishments. We have to really be conditional in order to feel like we have succeeded, if we're worthy, if we showed up. And so for my Divine Compassion people, remember that balance and parameters are very, very important with your Divine Compassion. That it's not just about being compassionate and being tolerant and being unconditional with everyone and even yourself on everything. It is more about setting your parameters and knowing what's okay for you and what's not okay. So when we use the word tolerant, we tend to think that that means that we have to tolerate whatever people are doing or saying or however they're behaving, even if we find it upsetting or offensive or hurtful or even abusive. And that's not what tolerance means when you're talking about Divine Compassion. Tolerance here means that you are able to stand in those situations in neutrality and not be impacted by the nastiness of other people, and you're free to leave the situation without judging those particular people or creating any kinds of energetic entanglements with them. And for many of us who have been in situations where we tend to judge other people, it is refreshing when we're really able to understand and embody the concept that we can be compassionate of other people and not put up with their BS. It's hugely empowering for us, and it also allows other people to witness someone who is comfortable and safe and secure in their own individual free will. And it lets other people go, maybe I don't have to tolerate this unacceptable behavior either, and I can set my boundaries and set my parameters and not judge those people, not fight with those people, not argue with those people, just not participate. And that's huge. It is huge, not only for yourself, but for those other people who get to learn how to do that. You know, conflict is not how we resolve situations with one another. It's through divine love. And divine love does not tolerate BS. It calls out BS and it moves along. And depending on what your primary energy center is, you will do that process differently. And for those who are divine compassion, you can offer love and compassion to those people. You can have compassion for the situation that, you know what, you may not know what kind of junk these people are dealing with right now, what kind of stress and anxiety and issues that they're having to flounder through. And so you can offer them the grace that they're doing the best that they can at that moment, and you don't have to be impacted by it. So you can let them do their thing, and you can move along. So think about, for the month of December, as we are moving into the holiday season, and really consider how you're going, as divine compassion, going to be able to bring true divine compassion into your experience. So let me know. Make sure that you post in the comments how you're going to work on these things, or any issues that you know that are going to come up for you. And please share this out to anyone that you think could benefit. If you have any questions, you can email me at info@yourownsoul.com. Have a blessed day.